YouTube, it's your boy Mr. Sinister back with another video for the channel Sinister Minus. And today we have the Beretta APX A1 Compact Tactical. Now this gun is one of 4 different versions. So there are 2 tactical versions, a full-size version and a compact version, which is this one. And then there's 2 other versions, which is just a regular full-size and a regular compact. I did get the tactical version because I do like that it comes with the threaded barrel. Which is really cool. This is my favorite non-fully ambidextrous gun, but there are some things that are very difficult to handle when it comes to this one. So the slide release is difficult to manipulate just because once you drop the slide with your thumb, sometimes it just doesn't let you drop it without putting a lot of force into it. And also to take the slide off, it's very difficult with the way that the slide comes off. But we'll talk about that in just a sec. But first I wanted to go over the specifications for this one. So this one is going to be 7.4 inches long. This one is going to have a 4.2 inch barrel with the threaded end on it. This one's going to be 5.2 inches tall. It's going to be 1.3 inches wide. It is about 1.73 pounds heavy. And they do rate this one at about a 6-pound trigger pull, which I do agree with, because once you put your finger on the trigger and you go to squeeze, it does take a little bit of extra force to get this trigger to pull. But it is still a really good trigger, in my opinion, on this one. So now this one is not fully ambidextrous, so I did have to swap the magazine from right to left. Here's no magazine release on the right. It is on the left side so that I can manipulate and drop the magazine the way that I need to. But it is fully ambidextrous in the slide release. So here it is on the left, on the right, and here it is on the left. So the slide release does work very well without a magazine in it. You can manipulate it pretty easily without the magazine, but once you insert the magazine and slide the slide, then it just really becomes pretty difficult to get that slide to release. But it probably works a lot better once you get ammo in it and once you actually start firing the gun, and then once you run out of ammo and load another magazine. I'm pretty sure that the slide is easier to release at that point. So to drop the slide on this one for cleaning and stuff, like I said, this one is pretty difficult even for me, and I have pretty strong thumbs. But there's this little slide release button on this side that you have to press, and then there's this slide release tab that has to come down. So you have to really force this button, pull this tab down, release the slide, pull the trigger, and then it all comes apart. Yeah, this one isn't it isn't my favorite, but it still works pretty well. I do like this gun a lot, even with all that you have to do to get the slide to come off. But anyway, once it's all off and taken apart, you can get in there, clean it, and do whatever you got to do with it. And then you can come back in, put the slide back on, lock it back to the rear, push this little slide back up, and then it's back and ready to go. So I do say that this is my favorite non-fully ambidextrous gun because it is compact and it does fit very well in the hand. This one came with 2 15-round magazines. I do plan on putting the extender on this one so that I can hold 2 more bullets, and with the extended magazine it'll be able to hold 17 rounds in the magazine. But anyway, this one is fantastic. I would hesitate to tell somebody to buy this one for their first gun just because of how difficult it is to manipulate, but it's still a really great gun. I feel like once you buy your first gun and you learn that gun, then you can probably jump into something like this. I feel like this one is for a little bit more of an experienced shooter. But other than that, that's it. The Beretta APX A1 Compact Tactical. And I'll see y'all on the next one.